a very simple idea that I'm going to begin with. See, if something is a constant, then its average is also the same value. For example, if in 3 different tests you get 25 out of 25, 25 out of 25, and 25 out of 25. Breathe. Then what will be the average of your marks? How much? Same. Yes or no?
Yes.
And it's not, it's not special about 25. It could be for anything. Suppose in 3 tests, back to back, you get 20, 20, and 20. Then the average would also be
90.
Understood it completely?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes. Yes.
Okay or not okay?
Yes, sir.
So what's the idea? It's that if something remains constant, 20, 20, 20, if something remains constant, then its average is also the same. If something remains constant, then its average is also the same. So what that means is, if velocity is constant, you understand what is meaning of constant velocity? It never changes. Then average velocity will be same as the velocity. If velocity is constant, then average velocity will be same as velocity. Same idea here. If something always remains the same, the constant value, then the average is itself the same. 20, 20, 20 was the 20 average. 25, 25 was the 25. Right. Did you understand?
Yes.
Just like that, another one. If acceleration is constant, then what do you expect? Average acceleration will be equal to
Acceleration.
yes or no? If acceleration is constant, then average acceleration will also be the same as that. Clear? Okay, so that's what we have. Okay, you do well to remember these sentences. They're quite easy. And the basic idea is what I've told you here. Okay. Now, done those two?
Yes.
Now we will derive some formulas which are called equations of kinematics. What are they called? Equations of kinematics. Kinematics is what we are studying right now. Studying about motion, right? That is kinematics. But we don't talk about force at all. See, throughout this chapter, we have been studying about motion, yes or no, displacement, velocity, acceleration, but we never talked about force. So in kinematics, you never talk about force. You only talk about velocity, acceleration, displacement, time interval, distance travel, these kinds of things, but not force. We'll study about force later. So equations of kinematics for uniformly accelerated motion. Equations of kinematics for uniformly accelerated motion. Now, what is meaning of uniformly accelerated motion? First of all, uniformly accelerated motion means acceleration is uniform. What does it mean? It means acceleration is uniform or constant. Actually, it's easier to say acceleration is constant. That is, a vector is constant. Okay? A vector is clear, everyone? Now, for the sake of this derivation, I will not put the vector sign on anything. And repeat what I have said. As far as this derivation is concerned, I will not put a vector sign on anything, but truly they are vectors. Don't forget. They are actually vectors. Got what I said?
Yes.
Right? Everything that we are talking about is vector. Okay. Now here we are going to first of all draw a VT graph. Okay, first of all we will draw a graph, a VT graph. V for what?
Velocity.
Okay, right? So let's say some object moves, right? And it started from some initial position to whatever that might be, I don't know. Like let's call it x1, okay, right? And here somewhere might be origin, and this is the object. And when it started at the initial point, its velocity was v1. What was the velocity?
V1.
v1. Understood? एक काम करेंगे, one not double, 0 and a 1 double, because that's how we normally remember these equations. Changing the symbol doesn't change meaning. So I'm saying initial velocity is v0. Initial position is x0. X for position, 0 for initial. 1, 2 लगता था याद से? 1 and 2. So 1 for initial, 2 for final. Just like that, you can also write 0 for initial and then 1 for final. These are the symbols. Whatever way you understand, you write it there. Clear? So if you write x0 and v0, x0 initial position, and then suppose you allow it a time interval. Suppose you allow it a time interval, and let's say after some time you are seeing that it's here. At that point, suppose the final velocity is v1 or simply v. In this topic, we'll just write it as v. And final position is x. Do not get confused. If you do everything with v1, v2, x1, x2, then also you get the same result. Clear or not? Okay, just keep an eye on the diagram, alright? And let's say that this object, let the particle be moving with uniform acceleration or moving with constant acceleration. How much? A. How much acceleration? A. Now, what is the meaning of a constant acceleration? Let's try to understand that. This is not a part of derivation. This is my way of explaining. Suppose some object has initial velocity, for example, plus 10 meter per second. Okay, and the acceleration is constant and it is 1 meter per second squared. Do you remember what's the meaning of acceleration? How much velocity changes in 1 second? That's kind of telling you acceleration. So if initially it was 10, then after 1 second it will become 11. Yes or no?
Yes.
After 1 more second it will become 12. 1 more second 13. So if I would be drawing a graph over here, it would be, it would be something of this kind. That for example it is 10 here. Then after 1 more second it will become 11. Then after 1 more second it will become 12. So do you realize it would be a straight line from here?
Yes.
Because every second it will go 1, 1, 1, 1 up. It's not going to be like this. Why? Because here what would happen is not much increase, but then here there is a fast increase. Yes or no?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
So if it is increasing by, for example, 1, 1, 1, 1 every time, so 1 this way, 1 up, 1 this way, 1 up, 1 this way, 1 up, like that, it's going to be a straight line. Clear? So this is a VT graph, and the graph is a straight. So suppose after some time, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., we come to the final time. Suppose after some time we come to the final TF. Or you can also write T only, because initial time we are taking as 0. Right? Initial time we are taking as what? 0. So this gap of time is T minus 0, that is T. Did you understand?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely clear. T minus 0 from here to here. How much is the interval of time? T. Okay. Further, if I would draw the point where this velocity is, actually the title is creating a problem for me now. This is the title. So this is definitely a VT graph. Needs space. So over here, suppose the final velocity is v, and this is a VT graph. Initial velocity at 0 time how much? V0. Final velocity at t time how much? V. Clear?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Everyone got there?
Yes.
Now we have to find out a few things. First of all, we'll find displacement. What will we find?
Displacement.
Right? You know how to do it, right? Area between the graph and axis. Do you remember that?
Yes.
What we learned in the morning? Sure. But first we will understand how much is acceleration. That's right. As a vector is constant or as acceleration a is constant. Clear or not clear? Clear or not clear?
Yes,
What
sir.
have I written? The meaning to that. Triangular bracket means
Average.
average acceleration is same as
Excellent.
got it?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes.
I hope you remember what I told you, that I'm not going to put arrowhead in this topic. Even if we put it, it would not be wrong. But at one place I'll have to lie to you. So I don't want to do that. Okay? So, average acceleration is equal to A. Now, what is formula of average acceleration? Do you remember formula of average acceleration? Delta V by delta t. Okay. So here, let's take this time interval 0 to t. So upon delta t, t minus 0. Yes or no?
Yes.
No cover value. How do you find delta t? Delta t means final time minus
Initial.
maximum. Right? T minus 0.
Zero.
Got it?
Yes.
Now, when time was t, means final time, what was the velocity?
V.
Minus. When time was 0, what was the velocity?
V0.
Clear so far?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone understood that step? But ચલો એક એક question આનો પછી આવી જશે. ચલો. Raise your hand if you understood this step. વાત કરો છો બાકી બધા? Are you sure? No cover fading? T minus 0 is? T is multiplied on that side. So V minus V0 equal to
80.
Okay?
Yes.
So V minus V0 equal to 80. This you can also write as V equal to V0 plus 80. This is the first equation of kinetics. V equal to V0 plus 80. Alright? Understood? Number 1. Okay. Let's go to the next thing. Going over towards the second equation. So for second equation, we are going to use displacement. This is a VT graph. How do you find displacement from a VT graph? Area between graph and sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so which area is at this area? Yes or no? Let's divide this into two parts. So this is one triangle. Do you see that, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, and what's the remaining? A rectangle. Let's call it it. Okay or not okay? Sure.
Yes.
So now let's go to the second. Displacement of particle in time 0 to t is, no discussions over there, delta x equal to a1 plus a2 from graph. I hope it is absolutely clear.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So now first of all, let's put a2 value. It's easier to think of. A2 is what shape?
Rectangle.
Rectangle. So length of this rectangle is t, and this breadth 0 to v0. How much?
V0.
V0. Clear?
Yes.
0 to v0 is v0. So what is a2? Let's put a2 first of all. So a2 is v0 into t. Understood?
Yes.
That is a2. We did it because it's easier to use. Now, time for a1. A1 is an area, and what's the shape of this?
Triangle.
Okay, triangle's area is
Half into
base
base into
height or altitude. Yeah. So half base. What's the base of this triangle? Other base.
Yes, sir.
How much is that?
T.
Base. Into altitude.
And just
Height. this height from here to here. Aapki height hai na?
V.
Yes or no? From here to here. How much is that height? V minus V0. V nahi hai khali. Okay or not?
Yes,
We are only
sir.
finding from here to here, not all the way down. All the way down is V0. Sorry, V. Then only from here to here is V minus V0. So what is the height of this triangle? V minus V0. But from one of the steps in the previous equation, V minus V0 is equal to
80.
Let's put it here in this bracket. So we get therefore delta x. Don't forget delta x on the left side. અહીંયા હું ભૂલી નથી ગયો. એમને એમ નો લખો તો ચાલે, પણ એકવાર લખવું પડે. Okay, otherwise you will or you should write it everything. So delta x is equal to 1 by 2 t into 80 plus v0 into t. So if I rearrange it and write it in the way that is easy to remember, we get this equation. How about to do 9th one? In fact, we have studied this in 9. This is equation number 2. Delta x equal to v0t plus half a t square. Okay, I hope everyone understood how we got t square,
Yes.
right? Or not clear?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Second one done. Now time for third one. Now for the third one, you can do it without the graph also. Actually, graph to use patigyo. For the third one, I will guide you. Okay, I will not do it on the board. I'll give you probably 2 minutes to do it. The idea is as follows. Listen, to get to the third equation, this is what we want to do. We don't want time in the third equation. Time interval t should not be there. What did I say? Time interval t should not be there. So you start with this one. Can you find t from this equation? What would t be equal to?
V minus
V0 upon t. And you put it here. Okay, and you put it here in this one, or maybe in this one also, right? I don't have a problem if you put it here. This is a good step to start. So take that value of t, put it where I have marked this, and try to simplify it, and we want a relation. Let's see if you can do the math yourself. Come on. Do you have to do your math yourself? સવાલ જ નથી. એક્ઝામ માં નહીતર નવરા બેસો. બરાબર ને? I'm erasing everything on the board. Okay, it's a distraction. Does anyone want to ask any questions up to this point? Feel free to ask. Sure, nothing. And these equations, they are going to stick to you as long as you study physics. હમણાં જ 12th માં એક સ્ટુડન્ટ ને એક 12th ના સમ માં નતો આવડતો, પછી મને ખબર પડી એટલે એને તો આ ઇક્વેશન નથી આવડતી એટલે એનાથી આન્સર નથી આવતો. Alright, make sure that doesn't happen with any one of you. Okay, equations of kinematics are extremely important in every way. Finish? What did I tell you? Get t from here and then put it here. Wherever you see t, then you can simplify it. Get something. 1 minute more. Equation the left side છે કે નહીં? શું છે? t ની વેલ્યુ ક્યાં મૂકી? એ તો t ની વેલ્યુ છે. Where did you substitute value of t? In which equation? તો એની લેફ્ટ સાઈડ માં શું હતું? બધું યાર આવું કરો તો કેમ થાય? What's on the left side? Okay, I'm doing it now as well. Has anyone got it? Yes, someone, what do you do?
half into minus 2v0 square plus v0v plus v square upon a.
Okay. You have made a very silly calculation mistake where you probably forgot to multiply 2 somewhere. That's why I wonder. Say it loud. Louder. Delta x equal to
2a into b cube
2a into b cube. क्या दिया है? Okay. No. Need. No. For half of the time I am thinking you would go right. Then at the end you made a little bit of mistake. Anyone else got it? Yes, Prisha?
So v square minus 2v v0 plus v0
Wait.
square.
Slow down. What did you say?
V square minus 2v v0 into v0 plus v0 square plus 2a v0v minus 2a v0 square upon 2a.
जरा grab करो नाना छोकराओं को. Sit down. It might be right, but it's way too complicated. It can be simplified. It's a very nice little equation at the end. Okay, sit down everyone. Well tried. Okay, let's do it. So, like I said, we take t's value from there, which is v minus v0 upon a, and we put it over there. So delta x is equal to 1 by 2. What's the value of t?
v minus 0 upon a.
You can put it directly, or you can take t common. I hope you understood that. No? Raise your hand if this step is clear. No? What's common? In first term, first term and then second term. What's common? T is common. Take it out. Did you make it? Okay or not okay?
Yes.
Now can we take LCM here? So this would become T into V minus V0 plus 2V0 upon 2. Okay so far? Okay or not okay?
Yes, sir.
So this will be V
Plus
V plus V0 upon
2.
Understood?
Yes.
Now I put T here. I could have done it here also or directly over there. Simple as થાય એટલું બધું અઘરું નથી હોતું, but this is even more easier. So now V minus V0 upon A. Did you understand this?
Yes.
Here V plus V0 upon 2. Clear? Clear or not clear?
Yes.
And that is equal to delta x. Now look at the numerator. This is multiplication. कोई add नहीं कर सकता. Okay. So 2 and A will be multiplied on the left side. Did you understand?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
What's remaining on the right side? V minus V0, V plus V0. V square minus V0 square. Correct or not?
Yes.
और मेरा तो और भी लगे. X minus Y into X plus Y is X square minus Y square. Right?
Yes.
Sure, everyone remember that? So 2 and delta is equal to V square minus V0 square. That's it. This is the third equation. Okay, this is the third. 1, 2 and 3 on the board. Okay, 1, 2 and 3. Now, what I do is I write all the 3 together at one place. I'll also tell you that you have a test on what? 19. A question outside and outside. Is that clear? Okay or not okay?
Yes, sir.
તમે એવું ના માનતા ઘરે સરે અમને કહી દીધું કે તો દર વર્ષનું છે કહેવાનું જોઈએ this will always be there in the first physics class. Okay, derive the 3 equations of kinematics by drawing a VT graph. Okay, okay. 5 marks. Alright, લઈને તો દેખાડો 5 બરાબર ને 5 marks. Because you have to write everything in full detail. Okay, પછી તમે અહીંયા સુધી લખ્યું ને સીધું અહીંથી આમ આવી જાવ તો ઉડી જાય માં. You have to write the steps, of course. Okay. You have to also write that it is for constant acceleration. You have to draw the graph as well. Alright, so the three equations are, first one, what is it? V equal to V0 plus AT. Second one, delta X equal to V0T plus half AT square. Third one is 2A delta X equal to V square minus V0. And delta X is what displacement. So let's now write down some very important things about this. Logo equation to already there. But what is important is when to use and when not to use. Okay, and what do all these things mean? Here we go. First of all, લખો યા મોડ ટુ લખજો બરાબર દેખાયો. You should not miss this. Triple star here. Use only for constant acceleration. ગમે ત્યાં ઝીકમ ઝીક નહીં કરવાની. We derived it with a condition. What was the condition? That acceleration will remain constant. In fact, first step યાથી ચાલુ થયું. Average acceleration is equal to acceleration. એવું જ હતું ને? એવું ક્યાંથી આવે? Only if acceleration is constant. Okay. Now, what are the terms? Terms means આ બધાનો meaning શું થાય? Okay. Let's start. We will start with V. What is V for? Final velocity. Speed नहीं, velocity. Final तो समझ पड़े कि नहीं? Meaning of final at the end. Clear? Sure. Do you all see it in the graph as well? Right. अब तो graph में है हम तो V0. What is V0? Initial velocity. Speed नहीं, again. Okay, then A for acceleration. Easy to remember. Okay, next. T for હવે રોજ ચપડ છે. T for time interval. No, it's not your fault. Don't worry. The way we have derived it, it looks like T is the final time. It was because we took initial as 0. Actually, suppose you would do it with Ti and Tn. We don't want to do it because that would make the form complicated. Equation to aa jaye, right? But if you do it with initial time Ti and final time Tn, then you will not get Tf here. You will get delta T in this equation everywhere. But here I am not writing delta T. You can write delta T equal to V0 plus A delta T, delta X equal to V0 delta T plus half A delta T squared, like that. Okay, so what we are writing as T here is actually time interval. So that's why you have to be very careful about this last, I mean not the last one, but this one. Clear? T is not time. What is T? Time interval. And obviously when there is time interval, there is an initial velocity and there is a final velocity. Next. The next thing is delta X, which is easy. What's delta X?
Displacement.
Displacement. Sure.
Yes,
Distance
sir.
away.
Displacement.
Okay, very good. Now, a little bit of unsolicited advice on when to use these equations and when not. Again, you can use them only for what if acceleration is not constant, so how nahi karwana. Okay, when should you use a hammer to open a door? When the door is locked and yeah, you don't have the key. Clear or not? So just like that. Got it? કઈ હથોડી લઈને ન ખોલાય દરવાજો ખોલવા માટે. Just like that, use it only where it is supposed to be. Fine. Another thing. If you look at 1, 2 and 3, the third equation is a little odd compared to the other two. I'll tell you what. The third equation doesn't have T, time interval in it. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no? So the third one will be our weapon of choice. Third one is what we will use when we are not interested in knowing time interval or when we don't know about the time interval. That is when we are clueless. about t, that is time interval. At that time we try to use the third one. Did you understand? Yes or no?
Yes.
Because if you try to use first and second, then you will not be able to put time intervals value. But yes, suppose if you want to find time interval, like some question says that object goes from here to here, in how much time? And you have to find time interval. So એમાં પછી third કરો તો answer આવે. Why? Because there is no t in it, so you will not be able to find it. Did you get it?
Yes.
So depending on what you want to find, you should use the equation. अच्छा question લખેલો આવશે તો એમાં જોઈને કે ખબર પડશે કે which one to use. That is your judgment. That is what you have to learn carefully by observing things. કોઈ તમને એવું લખીને નહીં આપે use first equation. You understand what I am saying? And there will be some trial and error also. What do I mean? At the start, you will think that okay, let's use the second equation. મને બહુ ગમે છે આ. પછી ખબર પડશે એટલે આનાથી તો આન્સર ન થાય. No problem. Try something. Understood? In a few questions, you will get it. You will know which to use and which one not to use if you observe everything carefully. બાકી તો ઘણા લોકો તો છે બધી ટ્રાયલ એન્ડ એરર ઉપર જ આ કર્યું નથી આવતું નેક્સ્ટ ના નો આમાં આવી ગયો. Okay, some people do it like that, but there is no need to try all the three in every question. If you look at it carefully, you will understand which to use and which not to use. But it, but not to use. Okay, આટલી બધી વાર કેમ કહેતો હોય? Because I have experienced that students forget that અને ગમે ત્યાં use કરવા પડે. So be careful, right? Okay. Now these equations, everyone, without even asking, I am making it clear. આટલું આ જેટલું લખ્યું છે ને, everything, each letter of this box, you will have to write it 5 times for 3 days compulsory. Everyone will have to do it. Is that clear? પૂછવાનું તો આવતું જ નથી. સીધું લખી જ નાખો. It is that important. અત્યાર સુધી એકેય વસ્તુ આવી આપી હતી સમજી ગયા ને how important this would be. I cannot even afford that you may forget a single letter from this. No. What is every day? 3 days, 5 times each. અને કે લખવાનું first equation 5 times, second equation 5 times, third 5 times, પછી terms 5 times. આ નહીં ભૂલવાનું. I 5 times લખવાનું. I am making it clear. I am making it clear. Okay, પછી તમને નહીં આવડે તો બીજી વાર તમારે લખવાનું છે. એ ભૂલી ન જતા. If I will ask you something and you don't know, you'll have to write it. Not just this, everything. So be careful. Done? Everyone ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm erasing everything that we have on the board. Exam માં આવશે કહી દીધું જાગતા હોય તો. Okay, I'm not mincing my words at all. આવશે ફિક્સ જ છે. એટલું મારું તમારું અને ભાવિક સરનું ફિક્સિંગ. બરાબર ને? ઓકે. Fine. That's all questions related to this. Suppose a car moves on a straight line. With constant acceleration. Two meter per second square. At time t equal to 2 seconds, its velocity was observed to be 3 meter per second. At time t equal to 5 seconds. Let's write this down. First one, find its velocity at t equal to 5 seconds. Number 2, find the displacement of car during t equal to 2 seconds to t equal to 5 seconds. And third one, find average velocity of car between t equal to 2 seconds and t equal to 5 seconds. Right, three simple questions typical of this topic. I'll assist you because this is, I mean, you would have done something like this in 9 also, but I'm not banking on that, okay? I'm not hoping that you remember. Let's do it. Come on. So, first one, what do we have to find? Velocity at equal to. Now, rule of physics, everyone. The question doesn't say draw diagram, but I am telling you that if you will not draw diagram, half of the time you will not even understand what's going on. Okay? So, unwritten rule of my physics class. In every question, you will try to draw a diagram, and the more details you can put. See, I didn't say nice diagram. I only said more details you can put in the diagram, the faster you will learn physics. એટલે એવી આ મસ્ત કારની ડિઝાઇન એવું બધું ડ્રો કરશો તો બહાર ફેંકી દેશે. Okay, no need to draw anything. This is a horrible design. This is the best one. Is that clear? હજી કોકવાર હજી સારી ડિઝાઇન ડ્રો કરવી હશે તો આવી કરી. This is the best design of a car. Clear? Car is like a particle. Chalo. So the car is moving. Is it given in which direction it is moving? Given here. Velocity is positive or negative?
Positive.
Okay. Scale T diagram draw કરવાના નથી. Love, hurt. Margin પડે. ઓહો. Account ની book લખવાની. એ બધું કરંટ રહ્યા છે. સીધે તે લખવા. Don't waste your time. Okay. So this was the velocity at which time? At t equal to 2 seconds. Fine. Okay, so let's just mark it here. Suppose this is the position at t equal to 2 seconds. What is the velocity? 3 meter per second. So it's moving in that direction. Acceleration is positive or negative?
Positive.
Okay, acceleration is also that way. So this will keep increasing the speed. Correct or not?
Yes.
So suppose after some time, that is at t equal to 5 seconds, the car is here. Okay, what do we have to find out? Its velocity and so many more things are there. Auto diagram to देखो.
Yes, sir.
Do you agree that this is the first thing we are given about? Okay, so in this particular question, I am taking this point as initial, and we are not given anything about what happens after this, so I am taking that as final.
Final.
Can you understand?
Yes.
Okay, one more. When you have someone gives you a hammer in your hand, then it's your choice how you want to use it and where you want to use it. Yes or no?
Yes.
Just like that, equations of kinematics or any different formulas of physics, concepts of physics that we have, they are like these weapons or hammers. You can use it wherever you like. Now, where you are using it, if it is the right place, your task will be completed. Okay or not okay? ફૂગો ફૂલાવને તો એમાં હેમરથી મારો તો ભૂલે ન ભૂલે ને? Understood what I am saying? Okay. So use it at proper place. પછી તમે એમ કહેશો સર મેં તો લખ્યું હતું v equal to v0 plus 80 તોય માર્ક ન આપ્યા. ઇક્વેશન તો સાચી જ છે પણ એ અહીંયા નો યુઝ કરવાની હોય તો નો માર્ક મળે. Did you get that? Okay. So we want to use it from I to F, initial to final. So let's start making a list. V0, how much?
3 meter.
3 meter per second. V0 meaning
Initial
velocity. So I am saying this is initial. So what did I write? 3 meter per second. Clear or not clear?
Yes.
Okay. Is the acceleration constant?
Yes.
Constant acceleration લો એવું કીધું છે. Sometimes it will be given in a secret manner. By reading the question, you will have to understand that acceleration is constant. Okay. So here acceleration is how much?
2 meter
2
per
meter per second.
second.
Is it constant?
Yes.
Yes. Very good. If it's constant, then immediately bells should ring in mind. Yes, equations of kinematics because acceleration is constant. Now then, that brings us next question. Which equation do you use? 1, 2, 3. There are 3, right? Okay. First question. What do I want to find?
Velocity.
Final velocity. Yes or no? Final velocity.
Yes.
We are given initial velocity. We are given acceleration. So acceleration how do I? Initial velocity how do I? And final velocity find करना है. Then which equation is suitable? Okay, yeah. Don't use third one. It would be like using a nuclear bomb to open that door. Got it? So first equation. What's the first equation? V equal to V0 plus A. Now, frankly, you can write it like this, or you should write it like this. Next chapter में तो हम लखू पढ़ते हैं. But here it's fine whichever way you write. Even if you write this without vectors, I'd be happy. Okay, it's not a problem. Next chapter, this would become wrong. I'm making it clear. Next chapter में मैं और लगता तो कोड पढ़ते हैं. हम लगता तो साथ लो. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So what is velocity? We have to find. Okay, we don't. Fine. What is V0?
3
3 plus 3 minus 3.
plus
Okay, plus acceleration.
2.
2, sure.
Yes.
Say the whole bit.
X
Given in question. Okay. Now T.
5.
Done. This is what happens when you don't know your equations carefully. Read that list. At least the term say 5 times the 5. What is T? What is T? Time interval. Time interval means from initial time to final time. So T की value 2 होगी जो. Yes or no? Yes. Why 3? 5 Very good. 5 minus 2, 3. Clear or not clear?
Yes.
T is not time. T is time interval. That's why 3 plus 2 into 3. So the answer is going to be 9 meter per second. Okay, is this velocity positive or negative?
Positive.
Towards which side?
Right side.
Very good. Okay, it's here towards that. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, let's do the second one. Second one. Find the displacement of the car from t equal to 2 seconds to t equal to 5 seconds. Which equation suitable here?
Second.
Delta x तो second में आवे ने third में आवे. Time is given.
Yes.
Third no use करे.
No, time is not given.
If you use the third one, would it be wrong?
Yes.
No, it would not be wrong. I'll tell you what. Both are correct, okay? Both are right ways only. Don't worry. अब तुमने समझाओ जो कैसे use करें. If you use the third one, do you realize you get this?
Yes.
This is the third equation. Okay. Do we know all the other information? 2 is 2. Very good. A given. Delta x we want to find. V for final velocity. Have we found it already?
Yes, sir.
Can we put the value?
Yes,
Do
sir.
we know V0?
Yes.
So chale ne?
Yes.
Because there is only one thing that we don't know, and that is delta x. Understood?
Yes.
So this is a valid way, and equally valid another way is this. Okay, choose your equation and do it yourself. You have 1 minute. Hurry up. Whichever you like. In this particular one, it can be done by both. Please do not make mistake with the maths. नहीं तो तुमने कोई नहीं बचावी सके फिजिक्स में. बराबर ने? कैलकुलेशन खोटा करो तो आंसर क्या देता है? Done.
Yes, sir.
Write it with the pen. अरे वो कहीं नहीं बगड़ी जाए. Please everyone write it with the pen directly. Done.
Yes.
What's the answer?
Yes, sir. 80 meters.
18 meter per second. This investment.
18 meters.
You need to hold it. We do the color jack such work. No. 9 square નો આવડે કે ન આવડે 9 square is 3 square is now divide 4 on that side. Okay, so looks like you guys are getting 18 meter displacement. Yes or no? Yes. Sure? Yes. Who has opted for this method? Okay, who chose this one? Right. I will take it. V0 3 T2 बराबर है 2 हां 3 तो बची गई ध्यान से रखो हाफ acceleration 2 t square what is t 9 so 2 to cancel 3 into 3 9 and plus 9 so 18 meter હવે આમાં તમે એમ કહો કે સર અમને કેલ્ક્યુલેશન નો આવ્યું that's what I say કોઈ તમને નો બતાવી નથી પછી કારણ કે સમ થોડા સોલ્વ કરી દેવાના છે એક્ઝામ આ તો મેં તમને શીખવાડી દીધી પછી તમે નો કરી શકો તો હું શું કરું okay then I'd be helpless so please be careful with it even if you do it this way you are going to get it as follows 2 into 2 into delta x equal to v square means 9 square minus 3 square so 9 square 81 minus 9 72 so next step would be delta x is equal to 72 upon 4 which is 18 meters एक वस्तु बेरी गई एग्जाम था कमी का you should know that in physics or in chemistry whenever you have to write units and you write wrong unit or you don't write units half mark will be cut immediately at that stage is it clear એટલે હવે સપોઝ તમે ભૂલથી આમાં યુનિટ ખોટું લખો તો બધું કર્યું હોય તો હાફ માર્ક પડી સપોઝ આ બે ક્વેશ્ચન ભૂલી જાવ for 2 mark this and this આમાં યુનિટ લખવાનું ભૂલી ગયા અને આમાં ખોટું લખી નાખ્યું તો બે માંથી એક માર્ક તો જતો જ રહ્યો છે ઓલરેડી પછી જે કંઈ સાચું હોય did you understand units are of supreme importance સમજી ગયા આવડવા જોઈએ અને લખવા જ જોઈએ don't forget to write unit okay देखा છે બધા યુનિટ જોઈ લો પોતાની okay if the answer doesn't have a unit it should draw suspicion તમને આમ ડાઉટ પડે છે આવું કેમ આવ્યું યુનિટ ક્યાં ગયું એવી ટેવ પાડવાની third one find the average velocity what's the method to find average velocity raise your hand કોને યાદ છે how do you find average velocity very nice little method very simple okay yeah very good yes love delta x upon delta d sit down well done clear or not clear yes સાચું કે ખોટું મંત્ર average velocity wrong તો શું આવે average velocity delta v by delta average velocity delta x by delta do we have delta x yes what is it okay how much is delta t 3 so answer find karo 6 लगा बराबर delta x by delta t that is 6 meter per second done yes. Now look at this is initial velocity or final velocity final 9 I will this also final yes or no here yes what is initial velocity
3 meter per second
suppose we find their average so how to put it yes or no how do you find average of two numbers
no send down
adding them so we get 3 plus 9 by 2 that is 12 by 2 that is 6 meter per second
yes
is that the average velocity also
yes
પણ આની પહેલા એક વાર મેં તમને લખાવ્યું યાદ છે કે નહીં
Yes,
શું
sir.
લખાવ્યું generally average velocity is not the average of velocity बराबर ने you remember that sentence
Yes, sir.
generally average velocity is
not
the average of velocity
velocity.
this is one case where average velocity is actually same as average of velocity the important sentence then we will end this class in case of constant acceleration in case of constant acceleration, average velocity, this is equal to vi plus vf divided by 2. That is basically average velocity is same as average of velocity. Average of initial and final velocity. But please make sure you don't use it everywhere. આ ભૂલી નહીં જવાનું. મને ખબર ઘણા લોકો સર આ બસ તમે આવું લખાયું હતું. પણ શું કામ લખાયું હતું એ તો વાંચો. What was that? For constant acceleration, not everywhere. Understood? This is a very useful shortcut, right? But for that you should know that what is constant acceleration is constant. Okay, you turn it off now. So